Hello guys, welcome to another video on in Python series Start Python Programming. Here we will discuss about truth tables, logical operators. What are the logical operators in Python? So far we have seen arithmetic operators and comparison operators, and one more operators that are available that we can make some comparisons or operations on variables or expressions is logical operators. So logical operators are used to combine or modify a condition and it returns a boolean value. It gives a boolean result, either true or false. On going through the expressions, it compares the expressions or conditions and gives the output result as a boolean data type, whether that is true or false. So there are three logical operators in Python we can use, and it gives all the values, all the expressions. If all expressions are true, then the output will be true. OR operator is utilized if OR operator results give true when either of the expression is true. If we are giving two expressions for suppose, and if both the expressions are true, either of the expression is true, then the output will be true for in case of OR. If you are using NOT operation, the output will be in the form of negative, reverse. It gives a reverse result. NOT will give the reverse result. So we know there are truth tables for AND, OR and NOT. So in that way, how the output of the expressions will operate basing on the truth tables. For AND operator, for suppose we are taking two expressions A and B, and A and B will be our output. For suppose A expression is false and B expression is false, output will be false obviously. For AND, we need both operators, both expressions need to be true. In that case only we will get true in case of AND operator. For OR operator, in either of the expression is true. Here B is true, so output is true. A is true, output is true. So both are true, the output is true. In NOT operator, whatever the input one expression give, the output will be opposite of it, the reverse of it. So if you give true, it gives a false, and false give the true. So let's see some examples on operators, logical operators. First is AND operator. Do one example on AND operator. We will go through the user cases, real cases. For suppose username is admin and the password is equal to 1234. If so, the login should be available, accessible only username and the password is true. In such case, we will be using which operator? AND operator, as we need both of them to be same, need to get matched with the real one. So both password and username should be true. So password is equal to 123, then print access granted, access will be given, otherwise we won't give the access will be denied. So here this user is equal to admin is one expression, and password is equal to 1234 is another expression. Initially we have assigned the value user is equal to admin and password is equal to 1234. So if this condition is met, then access is granted. So this is a real world case. Let's run this. Yes, admin username is admin is matched and password 1234 is matched. The output is access granted. For suppose if I am changing username as only ADMI, let's run the program. Access denied, because here username is not matching the condition expression here. ADMI is not is equal to ADMIN. So this will not run, this block will not be run, and else will be run. So access denied will be displayed. So for this is the AND case. Either both of the expressions need to be true. So admin is equal to admin, then only the output is access granted. And one more example. For suppose marks is equal to 985. Attendance, one variable attendance is equal to 90. Then if marks greater than 80 and attendance greater than 75, we will print eligible for scholarship. Let's take this example up to this. Here we are creating two variables. Marks is 85, attendance is 90. We have already assigned the values to the variables, and we are checking if marks is greater than 80. This is one condition, and using AND operator we are also checking the another expression also, attendance greater than 75. If these two conditions are true, then only this will be executed. So the total expression will be true when both the expressions are true. So 85 greater than 80 and 90 greater than 75, as the condition is met, we will get the output as eligible for scholarship. If not, the condition is met. If for suppose we are giving marks only 60, then condition is not met. If we haven't given else, otherwise if we can give else also, then it will run that block, print not eligible. Let's run this. Marks greater than 60. Okay. Here we should not change the expression here. Here its eligibility is marks greater than, here we should change 65. Marks attained is only 65, attendance is 90. So here marks greater than 80 is not met, so the output will be not eligible. Okay, so if you want the output to be eligible for scholarship, then the mark should be greater than 80. So let's take 85. Then access will be eligible for scholarship. So that is how AND operator is utilized. And one more operator that we can do is OR operator. So any one of the condition need to be met. So OR operator, for suppose email is equal to, we will go through the real world cases. So user.gmail.com, phone is equal to, we will give access to the user when these both are met. If email is equal to, if this is true, user@gmail.com, or phone number is equal to some number, then print user verified, else print login failed or something like that. Okay, let's run this program. Here we are matching phone number, we are not assigning any value, so whatever the value it is, the given expression will be automatically taken as true here. So here what's happening here is email is equal to user@gmail.com. This condition is met even though here phone number has some value in the expression, and here no value is assigned. Even though phone number is not matching, only user Gmail ID is matching. In that case, or for OR operator or condition, we need either of the expression need to be true. So email is true, so it will be give access to user is verified. So the output will be user verified. Let's check one more example on how we can use the OR operator. One more example on OR. Day is equal to Sunday. For suppose day is Sunday. If day is equal to Saturday, or day is equal to Sunday, print it is weekend, else print it is a weekday. What we are doing here is day is equal to Sunday. We are assigning Sunday to the variable day. If day is equal to Saturday, if this condition is met, or day is equal to Sunday, either of these conditions, then we will give print it is weekend, otherwise else print it is a weekday. So here we are, day is Sunday, so this condition is met, so our output will be it is weekend. This block will be executed. As we are using OR, either this one or this one should be true. So this one is true, so our output is it is weekend. If the conditions, for suppose we are giving Monday, the condition will not meet, so the output will be it is a weekday. Any of the condition need to be met. Or we can give Saturday, even Saturday, that is fine. Either one expression is true, so it is a weekend. So this is how we can use the OR operator. And NOT operator. NOT operator is nothing but the output is opposite of the real one. It gives a reverse result. Let's give code. So it converts true into false and false into true. It's simple as that. So is underscore logged in is equal to false. If the user is not logged in, we will give access. If not is underscore logged in, is underscore logged in is a variable and we have given false to it. We have assigned value, a boolean value, that is false. If not, what I am saying is, if not is underscore logged in is not true, then print please log in. If the user is not logged in, we will be asking the user to log in. Let's run this. Yes, here is underscore logged in is false, that is user is not logged in. So this condition is met. This is not logged in, so this block will be run. Please log in will be the output. One more code on this. For suppose age is equal to 15. We are given age is equal to 15. If not age greater than or equal to 10, print not eligible to vote. Simple example, not eligible to vote. Yes, here age variable is 15. If what happens here is 15 is greater than, whenever this if the interpreter comes to this line, what happens is age is equal to 15. So 15 greater than or is equal to 10. That is true. 15 is greater than or equal to 10. If not that, what we need to do? It is not eligible to sorry, this is 18. 18 is the eligibility. We should get the output as not eligible to vote. Here 15 is greater than or equal to 18. It's not greater than or equal to. If that condition is not true, then we should get the output as not eligible to vote. So this is one example on NOT operator. The output will be opposite of the condition. It will check and gives the output. So this is how we can use operators, logical operators in Python. So that are the few examples we have discussed with. That's a video about. Thank you for watching.